Hello, hello. It's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to my 12 Days of Christmas in July video series. I'm so happy you are joining me today. It is Saturday, July 27th, and I'm just going to wish you a happy Halloween a little bit early because we are playing with the Playful Ghosts stamp set today. This is one from the July Onlin Exclusives, and I'm so excited about all these new products. Now, demonstrators just got to see the brand new September through December mini catalog, and a lot of people are upset because there is not any Halloween in that mini catalog, but we do have some Halloween in the Onlin Exclusives, and so I'm excited today to share an idea with you. And you want to tune in for Sunday stamping tomorrow, because Mom and I are going to share more Halloween ideas with you. So I'm using the Playful Ghosts stamp set today, and I'm going to be making a little Halloween treat. I love these cute little ghosts. They are dressed up as different things. We've got Dracula and a pumpkin and a little witch. And so I would like to know today, I know we're in the middle of July, but I would like to know, when was the last time you dressed up for Halloween, and what did you dress up as? My go-to for Halloween, I don't really dress up a lot, but my go-to is a witch hat, right? Because I can be a witch, just so that just add the hat on there. And so I just love this one. I love them all. They're just so stinking cute, these little line art. And I know I had to do a little bit of coloring. I think I did okay today. So you'll see which one I'm going to use today. I'm also going to unbox our gift number 3. If you've been following, this is our 3rd day of the 12 days of Christmas in July. You can check out all about this at tinyurl.com/JulieGiftBox. Essentially, it is 12 wrapped gifts that you can open every day during my 12-day video series. I do this in July and again in December, and it's been just so much fun. So today I get to show you what is in gift number 3. I've been hearing from you, and I think most of you have your boxes now, so I'm so excited. But if you haven't opened your gift yet and you don't want to spoil the surprise, then don't don't open up your package, or don't watch this video until you open your package. Okay, I've given you enough warning. Are you ready to see what's inside? Do we have any guesses as to what's inside? This gift has a little bonus gift on top attached to it. Now, if you got your gift box, you may not have a red envelope for number 3. I just ran out of the red envelopes, and so you might have a different thing on the bottom, but the package on the top should look the same. I use the Countdown to Christmas Kids collection. I meant to bring in that box from the kitchen so I could show you. It is such a fun kit. It includes 25 envelopes and little embellishments, poinsettias and holly and a wreath and a little spray or a little bow with berries. And so it's such a great kit. Also has little pieces that have numbers on it, so you can number those envelopes, and then a long piece of twine that you can use to hang your countdown to Christmas calendar, little envelopes that you can put something inside. And so you're gonna have to check that out in the online store. There's a whole bunch of kit collections, but if you are getting ready early, really early for Christmas, that's an awesome kit to help you count down. All right, so I see a guess. Kim is guessing that there's embellishments inside. I'm going to show you what's inside the little envelope and see if you guys can guess. Maybe this won't help. I don't know. So inside we have a little charm with a string attached. Do you know what this is for? Let's open up and see what's inside. Last minute guesses before I open the red envelope. Who guessed that it was a pair of scissors? I love our paper snips. It comes in this little gray case. I kind of forgot about it because I don't keep mine in the gray case anymore, but I love my paper snips. It has a little case or a little protector for the blade so that you don't accidentally poke yourself. Trust me, I've done that. But the little charm is meant to be a little scissor charm, and so you'll be able to loop it through the handle and then bring the beads through and then pull it tight. And that way, if you are crafting with friends, you'll know exactly which pair of scissors is yours because it'll have a fun little charm on it. I love this. Okay, now if you got the 12 Days of Christmas, you might have gotten a different charm because I actually ran out of beads. So I have 3 different scissor charms, and let me show you all of them. This one is my favorite with the little starfish, but most of them have the flowers, and there's a couple different flowers. I had some of these beads in my stash that I was going to do a project with a long time ago. I never did. So there's a lot of flowers, some starfish, and then also some blue. I love this sort of porcelain looking bead. So I just used some wire, and I got these little, I don't remember what they called them, just little charm holders, I guess. And I created these. So these are all handmade by me. Yes, Sheila, I made them. I bought all the beads and I wired them together and had some fun. I had a little help from my daughters, but I made each and every one. So I hope you enjoy this little bonus gift from me. And then the little charm things with the ring and the black string, those were from Amazon. So maybe I'll have to do a little short and show you how I made those with with the wire, but it was so much fun to create those, and I hope that no matter which one you got, you enjoy your little scissor charm. All right, so we're going to use the paper snips today to help us with our project. Using the Playful Ghosts, we are going to make a little treat holder. I love seeing you guys comment about your Halloween costumes. Beverly made a clown outfit when her girls were young. I love it. So how long has it been since you've worn that clown outfit? Beverly, I think it's something like that. So it's such a timeless outfit to dress up in. And Jennifer says she dressed up as a cat with ears and a tail to hand out candy a few years ago. I love that. We've had some really cold weather in the last few Halloweens, like some snow. And I remember the kids were bundling up. We're in central Illinois. It's not usually cold for Halloween, but I think it was this last year, maybe the year before, they were bundling up with hand warmers and winter hats and the whole thing. And Tony says, a chef hat. I love that. A foods teacher, home economics. Oh, what a perfect costume for you, Tony. All right, so these little ghosts are dressed up, but you know, I don't dress up anymore, and I do enjoy candy, and especially some grown-up candy. And I think Ghirardelli chocolates are kind of a grown-up candy. This is not something that I would pass out at my door on Halloween night, but I would gift a treat like this to some of my friends for Halloween. And so our treat holder today is going to fit these Ghirardelli chocolate squares. We're using a piece of cardstock that is 3 inches by 5.5 inches. I'll have these measurements for you in the video description when we're all done. And I have scored at 1/2 inch and 2.5 inches. So all the way down 1/2 inch and 2.5 inches, or 1/2 inch from each side. And then I turned it and I scored at 2.5 and 3 inches. So those are the measurements. I'll pause there in case you need to take a screenshot, but I'll have them for you in the video description as well. So I'm going to start by folding on all the score lines, and we're going to use our scissors. This is kind of just standard box, you know, making. We're going to cut here in the middle on the score lines leading up to the perpendicular score line, and then we'll be able to fold this box up. And it's really a very simple box, but it's going to be so cute. Before we glue anything together, I want to bring the ends together. So this is kind of our bottom, and I'm bringing the ends together flat so that I can use the 1 3/4 inch circle punch to punch, oh my, that was loud, to punch a tab in the center. So this is kind of almost exactly the same size as the punch. So I'm just putting that cardstock in there and creating a little notch in the center. And I am going to punch through both sides at the same time. Now, if you struggle to logistically hold the punch and hold that at the same time, you could just go ahead and punch one side. And then what I would do is I would try to hold it there and maybe trace with a pencil and then punch the other side. So if you struggle with trying to balance that and punch at the same time, there's a little trick for you. All right, we're going to use tear and tape. You could also use like this, the Seal Plus or liquid glue. Do you guys use liquid glue for 3D projects? My go-to is tear and tape. I just always like it because it's easy to use. You can tear it. I hold it with my fingernail and just tear right against it. I tear it right off. So you don't have to cut, you can just tear. And so we're gonna put this box together, and the tear and tape is going to be in the back. Let's get those little tabs in the middle, and then this side, which is going to be the front, is going to fold over and cover the tear and tape. Okay, so one side and then the other. Very easy, very simple little box. And my first thought was I would put a little card in there and then have like a little tab that you could pull out. But I decided instead to do something on the front. So our Ghirardelli fits in there. And I will tell you, you could probably squeeze in 2 Ghirardelli chocolates in there if you wanted to be extra generous. It's a little bit wide in there. So I designed it really just to hold one, but if you wanted to, you could put a second one in there. All right, so using the same 1 3/4 inch circle punch, I've punched a white circle and a Daffodil Delight circle, and I forgot to grab a little scrap for our ghost. So I am going to use the ghost with the pumpkin costume on. He's in a little jack-o'-lantern, and I'm going to stamp this and color, and then I'm going to cut it out, of course, with my scissors. And then I'm also going to do some stamping on the white circle. And for this one, I'm going to stamp the pumpkins and the trick or treat. So cute. So this is going to be for the back side, and if you wanted to, you could sign your name on there, you know, trick or treat from Julie, or you know, whatever. Or you could not sign your name, you could just have it be trick or treat. It could be a surprise, a little secret secret Santa at Halloween. What would that be? A little secret spooker. I'm bringing in some of the Stampin' Blend markers to color in our ghost. And I'm going to start with the pumpkin. So I'm using light and dark pumpkin pie. And did I get a new one? I was going to get a new one because check out that tip. It's totally frayed. And several of you have sent me a little note saying like, oh, you can just get a new tip and replace your tip. So I'll have to check out those sites and see. I find that by the time my tip is frayed, usually it's time for a new marker anyway, because I'm running out of juice and the marker is just kind of drying out. But this one seems to be pretty good. But I still have the other little bullet tip, and that one is just fine for coloring as well. So I've been getting by with my light marker. I think my other one is pretty frayed as well, the dark marker. I don't know how I was so rough with these pumpkin pie markers. Did I say paper pumpkin earlier? I always do that. All right, starting with the light, coloring all over our little pumpkin. And I couldn't help myself earlier. I did color the other characters or other little ghosts, and so I have some other sample boxes to show you that use the other ghosts, and you're gonna love them. They're so stinking cute. I had a hard time. I was kind of struggling with so dark. I was kind of struggling with the colors and trying to figure out what colors to do everything. Oh, that's the bad end. And so one thing I would say is in some of these tiny spaces, especially the witch's hat, you might even do better to just color with regular Stampin' Write markers and not the Stampin' Blends, because the Stampin' Blends with small areas like that tend to just kind of bleed through the lines a little bit. Okay, just going back with the lighter one, trying to balance out some of the dark. I'm going to do a little Granny Apple Green for the stem. This is the dark one. And then I've got Daffodil Delight for the jack-o'-lantern's face. I'm going to use the light and color. And then I'm going to go back with the dark. And there's just like a little kind of shadow there by his eye. And one last color on our little ghost, I brought in some light smoky slate, and I just kind of want to highlight really, really lightly. Oh, it's not showing up. Okay, really, really lightly. Maybe I need to use the other end. Just sort of the outline, the sides of the ghost body, just to kind of give him some dimension and make him pop just a little bit. It's hard with these 3D line art images to sort of get the dimension that we want. So I just used, can you see, just a faint little light smoky slate around the edges just to kind of make our ghost pop a little bit. And then I forgot, I wanted to bring in just a little bit of bubble bath. Just a little color on our ghost. He's so cute inside his mouth there. So I'm going to give this a quick cut with the scissors. Paper snips are so great for fussy cutting. And this stamp set does not have any coordinating dies. And so if you want to cut out your image, then you'll have to use some paper snips for that and cut around the edges. But you could also just die cut a circle or a tag or another shape and use that and create your project with it. It'd be totally cute. You don't have to cut it out if you don't want to. Okay, quick poll. How many of you like to fussy cut? I don't mind it. I like fussy cutting better than I like coloring. I might be in the minority there. But I don't mind a little quick cut, especially an image like this is pretty easy. Okay, let's put this aside. And this is gonna be quick. We are just now gonna use some Stampin' Dimensionals. So if you're making a whole bunch of Halloween treats, this is something that would be super easy. Besides the coloring might be a little tedious, but the package itself, super easy. Tony, I'm so glad you like this idea. I'm sure you make up lots of Halloween treats for all of your grandkids as well. Okay, so the front of the box has the sides that wrap around, fold around, and then in the back you can see where it connects. And it's, I don't want to say it's ugly, but it's just not as finished or polished as the front. So the trick or treat words are going to go on the back, and the I almost said the clown. The ghost is going to go on the front. And that's going to be right there. And that is it. Like, I feel like it's so simple, but it is very simple. A quick little Halloween treat. And I did promise you I made some using the other ghosts. So would you like to see them? Our first one is the little witch. And I feel like I need to color in the cape a little bit more. But see what I mean? I was really struggling with the hat. I ended up going with Highland Heather and then different shades of orange for the hat, and then the black cape. And on the back side, trick or treat. And then I have our little Dracula, and I used Highland Heather for the card base, and basic black for the circle, and on the back, trick or treat. Oh my gosh, I think these would be adorable to pass out at Halloween. Maybe not to the trick-or-treaters, but definitely to all my friends and family and my kids, of course, as well. I hope you enjoyed this cute little Halloween treat using the Playful Ghosts stamp set. You can get this stamp set right now. It's in the July Onlin Exclusives, and when you shop in July, you'll get a bonus day coupon, a $5 coupon for every $50 that you order. So you can shop with me online at juliedavison.com/shop. Make sure that you come back tomorrow. I am going to be playing some more with the Playful Ghosts, and I will have some card ideas for you during our Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie episode. So tune in at noon Central Time for Sunday Stamping to see some more Halloween card ideas featuring Playful Ghosts, and Mom will be sharing some Halloween ideas using the other Halloween stamp set. Oh, what is that one called? It's something Cauldron. It is, Potions and Spells. Ooh, that one is so good. I'm still on the fence. I don't usually get a lot of Halloween. So she's going to share some ideas with the other Halloween bundle, Potions and Spells, and I'm sure I'm going to want it after we see what she creates. So I hope to see you tomorrow for Sunday stamping. Thank you so much for tuning in right now. If you enjoyed these little Halloween treat boxes, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on all the rest of the 12 Days of Christmas in July videos. I will be live every day at 1 p.m. Central Time to share a new project with you. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.